All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. Today, we're going to try to go off the beaten path a little bit. We got on Google Maps, got on FishBrain, found a spot that's connected to the Shenandoah River. We're going to try to get it into the GPS and see if we can find our way there. I hear there's grass in this pond or lake. It's called Beeler's Ferry. I think it's a pond, but it's pretty large, so it's large enough to be a lake. But we're going to throw this little spinner, this Joe's Fly spinner, just so we can cover some water. We're still in the middle of winter right now, and the water's still in the 40s, and we just want to see if we can find some bass. I'm not worried about catching a ton of them. This is really to scout out a location for later on in the wintertime when we can go out there and get them in numbers. But who knows, we might get on someone today. We're going to throw that Joe's Flies around, and we'll see how it goes. First and foremost, though, we got to find a location. So let's see if we can get there, see if we can get parked, see if we can get the kayak on the water. Let's go. All right, guys, we made our way down here to the pond. We finally found it. It took about 45 minutes to get here, a few wrong turns, but we made it. We're going to throw the kayak in. I'm going to bundle up a little bit more. It's pretty cold out here. We're just going to test these waters out, see if we can find some spots that'll be good in the springtime or the summer. If we catch a few fish today, great. If not, we'll at least scope it out and be ready to hit it when it's warmer. So let's get out there. We'll throw the little spinner around. I think that's going to do the trick. See if we can get a couple. All right, see you guys out there. All right, after that 45-minute drive and getting turned around a little bit, we finally found this. I'm gonna call it a pond. I mean, it's connected to the Shenandoah River. It's big enough to be a lake, but I think the official name is like Beeler's Ferry Pond. But we're gonna check it out. It looks like it's a lot of grass in here, which might be a good thing. The water's not too shallow right now because we've had some rain. So we'll toss a little swim bait in here. We'll toss a chatter. I got a little spinner I'll throw. But really, today's about exploring this spot to see if once it gets warmer, maybe we'll be in good shape to fish here. I think the bass fishing forecast on that app was like a 2.8, something terrible. So we'll see how accurate that is. We'll still try to get on them. So let's get out there. Yeah, I can already tell it's summertime. It's going to be crazy. We're going to catch a lot of fish in here once they're on the move up on these banks. Got a little bit of a line issue going on. See if I can fix it. All right, we got nothing big. Oh, it came off. Daggone it. All right, that gives me a little confidence that they're in here. It was a little guy, but we had him. I don't know how he came off at the end, to be honest. Maybe just had a little grass around that hook. Got some grass there. There we go. Oh, I felt better. Still on. Thought it came off. Try not to pull him off this time. And he's not huge, but he's healthy. Healthy little largemouth. First one in the boat. Little bitty guy, but healthy. Alright, get you back in. Appreciate the bite. There we go. Oh, he hit it right here at the line. That wind on top of the water is really helpful because they don't see me up here. All they see is that little spin. Should be able to get one in the next couple of casts here while that wind's blowing. There we go. Little one. They're all stacked up over here, right where this wind's blowing, going with the current. Gosh, he ate it pretty good. All right, geez, get you back in. All right, I lost my treble hook. I'm gonna see if I can still catch him with this single hook on here. If not, I might have another one of those spinners in here somewhere. Just gotta dig around for it. We'll get a bite and we'll see the likelihood of catching them. Alright, got that treble hook back on there. Let's see if we can catch some in the same spot where we had the other 3 bites. I feel like every time that wind blows is when we get bit, so right now it's kind of calm. Let's see what happens when the wind starts coming through again. There we go. Oh, it came off. That was a better one for sure. Ah, definitely a better one. I don't think he'll come back because he was definitely hooked. There's a little wind coming through. There we go. Oh my God, I lost him. I have to tighten my drag just a little bit. I don't know. There we go. Seems decent. Oh yeah. Better than the other 2. Pretty colors on this one. Yeah, he'll go a lot longer than the other ones for sure. What is it with them and just destroying this treble hook though? He did the same thing. See if I can get him out. It's not hooked really good, it's just a weird hook. Alright, get you back in. No way this line is going to keep doing this every time I cast, guys. But it is. Got a fish though. I don't know if I can reel him in because my reel's all jacked up. Can't keep pressure on him. Oh, he came off. Golly day. There we go. There we go. Oh, he's barely up, barely up. Barely up, guys. Healthy, but nothing huge. Every one of them gets hooked insanely though. This one's on the outside of the mouth. Goodness. How in the world, bud? Alright, well, our goal was to come out here and see if we could find some good spots to fish in the springtime and the summertime, but we're actually catching them right now in the wintertime, so we know the spot's going to be fire once it gets warmer. Putting a few in the kayak right now feels pretty good too, so we're going to keep casting a little bit longer. I'm about froze, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to last, but I might have just got stuck on that birdhouse. Oh no, it's good. Yeah, it's always good when you find a new spot. It's even better when you can get on a few and prove that there's some bass in here. There's probably some decent bass in here too. These are just the ones out here in the middle. We'll cast a few more times. Maybe catch one more before we go. Only bad thing about this spot is I have no cell phone connection at all. So I don't have a way to get in touch with anyone. A little sketchy. There we go. Another pretty one. Finally hooked one the right way. I'll take them. Thank you for biting.